Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me on this Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. Honey, the Queen's birthday. Yes, I share this special day with Miss Oprah Winfrey. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling blessed. And I want to thank all of you for your wonderful and kind words to me and your support to my channel. Love you guys. I want to give you all just a brief update of Harry and Meghan. I like this couple. I really do. Sadly, they are not going to be involved with the royal duties anymore because they have decided to leave the UK, and they have settled in Canada, and they are in Vancouver, living and residing, and I wish them well. And there's a lot of, talk and gossip about these people, but, I try not to indulge in all that because that's just silly pettiness. This man married this woman. He has a child with her. He decided to do what he thought was best. Obviously, she, the Queen, and others could not come to an amicable decision for them to stay, so he decided to do what was best for himself and his family. And in the end, that is what's most important. As far as someone had made a comment in my comment section about him dating outside of his class, marrying outside of his class, who are you to determine what was best for him or anybody? And I feel like that comment was only made because she is an African-American woman. Harry obviously liked her for who she is, and he married her, and he has a child with her. And it does not matter that he was born of royalty or not. He is a man before he is a prince, king, whatever. Okay? Duke, you get my drift. And that was the problem. And that is the problem with many people. Judging people, the decisions, who they date, who they marry. Because you see, to blame Meghan for what happened, you all don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened. And that's private business, whatever took place over there in the UK. Sarah Ferguson didn't make it in that family. Princess Diana didn't make it in that family. And you fast forward now 30 years, 40 years, when these young women came up to join this royal family, and it is the same BS with this young lady here. The only difference is she's black. So if two British women couldn't make it in that family, why in the world would people think this young lady would make it? And I don't think it would matter even if she was British, Caucasian, or whatever. The other girl, Kate or whatever, she's held on, but we don't really know her actual feelings being involved with these people, what she actually feels. We don't know the dynamics of she and her husband's relationship. And see, this is what happens with what happened with people. You assume you know what's going on with people, but you don't. Because one thing everyone fails to realize is that these are people, no matter the status, no matter what they have been labeled, they are still human. And I'm proud of Harry, and I'm proud of Meghan, and I pray that they will make it. I don't think idle gossip and talk about them, that their relationship, won't sustain. I think their relationship will work out. Because one, if he wanted to stay amongst the rhetoric and the BS, he could have stayed there with his family. To stay because of the name's sake. But he didn't do that. He left. And that lets me know that he's noble, and he cares about his wife, and he cares about his child. Because in the end, royalty or not, his first obligation is to his family because he chose them. You see, the royalty title he already had, but he chose them. And to me, that's separate. They are important. Whether she signed up for this or not, it doesn't matter. A lot of people signed up for that royal family, and you see where it got them. Okay? You don't know anything until you're actually in it. And I think many of you can attest to that as everyday civilians. That how you start isn't how you finish. But that's the latest update. They are no longer a part of the royal family. He was in the UK for a while, but he has returned to Canada with his family. They will be residing in Canada for the meanwhile. They have been doing, she has been doing some things, Miss Meghan, with some organizations there in Canada. So she's staying busy and she's staying visible to the eye. So she's not sitting somewhere hiding inside of her home. She is still visible. And obviously she's where she wants to be. And Mr. Harry is also where he wants to be. Now, there will be a transition, of course, and everything will come to fruition by spring of their monies and things being, disbanded, them getting royal funding from the royal family. I think all that will take place in the spring. That's what was relayed by the Queen. But that is my latest update. I want you to like and share. Thanks for joining me. And this is a wonderful day. Yes, honey, the Queen over here in the high 10 is 49 today, and I'm feeling fabulous, and I am feeling blessed, and I want to thank you all for this journey. And until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks. Bye-bye.